Hi everyone, my name is Curtis Brown and I'm the Vice Chairman of the Supernova Scholars Program. First, I want to thank you for watching this video presentation. In a few short minutes, I want to tell you about why this program is important and a little bit about myself and why I came into the financial services industry. We've created a trilateral partnership between Supernova Consulting, historically black colleges, and Wall Street investment firms. By and large, getting hired and working with a Wall Street investment firm and succeeding in this career path has been challenging for African Americans, to say the least. My partner Rob Knapp and I wanted to do something about the barriers to entry and improve the success of African Americans in this industry. Moreover, we wanted to create a pool of talented young African American men and women and prepare them for entry as wealth management advisors who would join advisory teams. We wanted to give students the capabilities for sustainable success, which starts in the sophomore year in college. And we will provide supplemental training for 5 years. The students' summers will be spent in a paid internship program, learning the business of being a wealth management advisor. Each student will also be provided a scholarship for each year they are in the program, which will amount to $15,000 for 3 years. Once the student graduates, they will receive a competitive job offer and work as a financial planner advisor on a team. Think about this. The student will have a summer job, a scholarship, a mentor, and a job waiting for them when they graduate. We are looking for the most talented, highly motivated, and engaging students who can balance their academic training with the external training they will receive from the investment firms and the Supernova Scholars Program. We're looking for the best and the brightest to enter a one-of-a-kind program. Now, I started my career in 1978 with the investment firm of Merrill Lynch. I saw an ad in the Wall Street Journal with a picture of an African American. The ad read, "I belong on Wall Street, especially with Merrill Lynch." I thought to myself that this could be me. I had a professor in college that encouraged me to pursue a career in the industry. I was living in San Diego at the time, and I applied to multiple firms. I had a few interviews. However, I was rejected by all the firms as not having the experience. So I decided to take my credentials to Los Angeles. I was again rejected by the firms as well. Not to be discouraged, I went to the San Francisco Bay Area and applied to multiple firms. It was another round of rejections. I didn't see a single African American in any of the firms I applied to. A year later, Merrill Lynch called me back and asked if I was still interested. Of course, I said yes. I went through a rigorous training program with a class of 191 trainees from around the country, including 3 other African Americans. I was exceeding all of the firm's goals during my first 6 years. Initially, my motivation was about the money. Soon it became the clients and providing advice and guidance. Eventually, my motivation was transformed into helping others succeed. This resulted in me shifting my priorities to a management and leadership career. And there were no other African Americans to be found. I started as a sales manager in Washington, D.C., then as a manager and vice president in Michigan and Florida. I was still the only African American in these roles as well. I was then promoted to become a national sales manager for private client, an exciting role due to the interface with the product groups and the marketing groups. Next, I would enter the C-suite as the assistant to the chairman and president, working in New York City. After another field assignment, I became a regional director for the Pacific West region, responsible for 4 business units headquartered in San Francisco, which included 8 states representing over 3,000 employees and team members, with over $1 billion in revenue. I retired in 2009, and I currently focus on consulting and the development of financial advisor teams, and I authored a book with my partner Rob Knapp entitled Supernova Advisor Teams, A Pathway to Excellence. Finally, I want to provide a few words of encouragement. While the industry has been characterized by high turnover among African Americans, we intend to provide a worthwhile solution. This industry needs talented individuals like you. Our research shows that diverse teams outperform homogeneous teams by approximately 30%. Yes, the business will challenge you. We will help provide you with the tools to succeed. And yes, you belong in this industry. Now is the time to step outside of your comfort zone and build on the legacy of success started by others. If not now, when? And if not you, then who? Thanks for listening.